Okay, welcome to my first C++ tutorial. C++ is a great language. There's a bit of a steep learning curve to go with it, but that's alright. It's powerful and it's fun, and you can do so much with it. So today we'll get started with the basic Hello World program, as most programming classes start out with. And first we will include our header file. And our header file name is iostream. And that just says we're going to basically be doing this whole program within the MS-DOS window. And we'll use the standard namespace, so you'd put using namespace std. And that's so that the compiler knows when you're doing a command that it is a command and it's not a variable name or something like that, because then you usually won't be able to get it to compile without putting an std, 2 colons, and then your command. Which you can do if you don't want to put that up there, but that just makes life much easier. Okay, so after that, we will initialize our main function. So int main, you always have to have a main function. It tells the computer where it's going to start processing your code and what's the main part of the program. You can have other functions and run them either within the main function, which you would usually do, or maybe outside of it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that for you, though. Okay, so we will use cout. It's from the C library. And then you have 2 left stream operators. Then you can put pretty much whatever you want after that. You can have a variable, or you can put a string of letters or numbers. Although if you're going to put a string of letters or numbers, they have to be within quotes. So we will put hello world. And then you can add more to that. You don't have to type it again, the cout command. You can just do that, as long as you haven't put a semicolon in there to tell it that it's the end of a command. Then endl, and that is short for end line, and then you put your semicolon. Semicolon just marks the end of a command or the end of a statement, like we were saying that we're going to use the namespace for that we said we were going to use the standard namespace. So, and in the standard namespace, there's cout, there's endl, cin, there's all sorts of good stuff like that. So then next we will use a system command, and to do that you just put system, and then in parentheses, because it is a function, you put pause within quotes within the parentheses. And that'll just tell the computer, hey, stop here, and in the MS-DOS window it displays press any key to continue. And so once we have gotten through both of those, we want to tell the computer that it has executed the program successfully. So we will return value. And so once it has returned the value 0, then it knows that it's done everything correctly, and it won't display an error message or anything like that, and it won't cause the program to end early. So we will compile and run this, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's the MS-DOS window, and you have hello world. It's a nice little program, but like I said, you can put anything you want there. And then press any key to continue. And that solves that problem. So you can press any key you want, and press the period, and you're done. Alright. For a quick note on compilers real quick, I use dev C++. It works well for me. It's really old, but I have an old computer, so you could use that if you're in my situation. Or you could use Microsoft Visual Express Edition, because that's free. Or if you really want to split for the $300 to $700 to get one of the editions, of Microsoft Visual Studio, then go for it. And I'm sure it's got a lot more features than Dev C++. You can also go with code blocks. It works well. I don't know how to use it very well though, so you should look into that. And to find the source code for this, you can look on my website, which is danoscoding.weebly.com. So you should definitely check out that website. I'll have a lot more on coding and whatnot. And just to let you know before we leave, if you want to put a comment in there, it means you're not when you compile it, it's not going to do anything. You can put 2 slash marks, or you can put a slash asterisk, and then to end of the comment on that, when you're doing multi-line, you would put asterisk backslash. Alright, thanks for watching. Please let me know how I'm doing by commenting. Thanks.